Line means it is like a line segment, but it extends in both directions. If we draw any line and if we draw arrow on both sides, then it represents that it is extending on both directions. So that is what line. It does not have end point. Line does not have end point. Okay. Then we also learn about the rays. Rays means it has an initial point, starting point, and it extends in any direction. Okay, it extends in any one direction. It has one starting point. Then we learn about the line segment. So what is a line segment? It has a fixed distance. Line segment can be measured with scale or any measuring unit. Okay, we can measure it with the tab also. We can measure it with the scale also. So we can measure the length of line segment. It has a starting and ending point. Okay, now angles. What is angle? If two rays start at one point and extend in different direction, then it forms the angle. For example, if we take two rays like this is ray OA, and if we draw one more ray that also has initial point O and it extends in another direction. Now it starts from O and extending in a direction of point B. Okay. So this is direction of point B. This is direction of point A. Both are different. So if they starting from one point and extend in different direction, then it forms the angle. Here we give the name that is angle O, or you can write angle AO. Okay. This is called the ray. If we draw this kind of shape, then it is formed the line. This arrow represents that it is extending on both directions. Its value is, its measure band is not fixed. Ray means it has a starting point and extending any direction. Line segment means it has one starting point and one ending point. It has a fixed distance. Okay, now we are using this concept to form the different types of angle. So first is pairs of angle. Which pairs of angle we already learned? That is adjacent angle. First pair of angle is adjacent angle. Now adjacent means there are exactly a side of given angle. So two angles are adjacent. What is the definition of adjacent angle? Two angles are adjacent if they have common vertex, they have common arm, and non-common arms lies on opposite side of common arm. So if we draw an angle like this, so for A, O, B and this is C. So here which two angles are adjacent? So here O is a common vertex and OC is a common arm. This is common vertex and OC is common arm. For which two angles? AOC and BOC. In both angles, OC is the common arm. So here non-common arms are OB and OA are opposite side of common arm. So OA is on upside of OC and OB is on downside of OC. Means they are on opposite side of common arm. So these two angles AOC and BOC are adjacent angles. Okay. So this is the definition of adjacent angle. Then linear pair. What is a linear pair? Angles are in a linear pair if their non-common arms are two opposite rays. Now what is opposite ray? Opposite ray means they are moving in opposite direction. So if we draw one ray like this, so what is the opposite? This is moving in this direction. So what is the opposite direction of this? It is on this side. So if two rays are moving on opposite side and if we draw two angles, then these two angles are called the pair of linear angle. Okay. We can draw this kind of angle if one ray is moving on upside, then opposite direction is downside, and this form the linear. So if two rays are moving on opposite direction, then they form a linear pair. Now linear pair is always 180. Clear? Because it is forming the straight line, and straight line means it is 180. Now vertically opposite angle. What is a vertically opposite angle? If two angles formed by intersecting line having no common arms. Now what is intersecting line? Intersecting line means if two lines cross each other at one point. If two lines cross, or you can say meet each other at one point, then they are called intersecting. Like this. If we draw line L1 and this is line L2. Then you can see they are cross each other at this point. So this is called the common point between them. If two lines are intersecting, then no common arm. Here these angles have no common. If you consider this angle and this angle, they do not have common arm. For angle, let's give the name AOB, COD. Now if we consider AOB, then its arms are which one? OA and OB are the arms of angle AOB. And what are the arms of COD? That are OC and OD. So they do not have a common arms, means these angles are called vertically opposite angles. So we can write angle AOB is equal to angle COD are vertically opposite angles. Same, we can consider these two angles AOC and angle BOD. They are also vertically opposite angle. Now next, complementary angle. So what is a complementary angle? If the sum of two angles is 90 degree. If we take a sum of two angles and if we get 90, then they are called complement of each other. For example, one angle is 25 and other angle is 65. So they are complement or not? How can we find? We add them. So 25 plus 65. So that is what? 90. So sum of these two angles is 90. That's why they are called complement of each other. Means complement of 65 is 25 and complement of 25 degree is 65 degree. Now next, supplementary angle. If the sum of two angles is 180. If sum of two angles is 180. For example, if we have one angle 110 and other angle is 70. Now, are they complement or not? How can we find? We add them 110 plus 70 and we get 180. So that's why these two angles are supplementary angle, because 110 plus 70 is 180. So we learned about the adjacent angle, linear pair, vertically opposite angle, complementary angle and supplementary angle. Now we will solve some example using this concept. So here first, find the measure of angle which is equal to its complement. So what is the question? Find the measure of an angle which is equal to its complement. Some angle is like that, so it is equal to its complement. Means complement angle and the angle is same. As we find that in previous example, that if one angle is 25, then its complement is 65. Same here, measure of one angle is such that it is equal to its complement. So we can write if angle is x, because we don't know what is the measure of angle. Then what is its complement? If I say find the complement of 35. How can you find the complement of 35? By subtracting 90 minus 35. To find the complement of 35 degree, we perform this 90 minus 35. So that is what? So this way we can find the complement of 35. But here we don't know what is the angle. So let's say angle is x. So what is its complement? Its complement will be 90 minus x. These two angles are equal. If one angle is x, then complement is 90 minus x. And in equation it is written that both are equal. So we can write x is equal to 90 minus x because they are equal. Now take this x on right side. So we get x plus x is equal to 90. So that is what? 2x is equal to 90. Now 2 will be in a divide because 2 is in a multiplication. So 90 by 2, that is 45. So if angle is 45 degree, that it is equal to its complement, that is 45. Complement of 45 is also 45. Now let's take second example. Find the measure of an angle which is equal to its supplement. What is? Which is equal to its supplement. So let one angle is x. So we can write angle is x. It is same as the previous one. If we take one angle as 110, then what is its supplement? How can we find the supplement of 110? By subtracting 110 from 180. So 180 minus 110, that is 70. So 110 and 70 are supplementary. But here we don't know what is the angle. So let the angle is x. So what will be its supplement angle? Supplement angle will be 180 minus x. But in a question it is written that they are equal. Is equal to its supplement. Means this angle and this angle are equal. So we can write x is equal to 180 minus x. Take this minus x on left side. So it is x plus x is equal to 180. So 2x is equal to 180. Now 2 will be in a divide. So x is equal to 90. So if angle is 90 degree, then its supplement is also 90 degree. Okay. Now next, two supplementary are differ by 34 degree. Find the angles. What is the question? Two supplementary angles are differ by 34 degree. Means angles are supplementary and their difference is 34. Angles are supplementary and their difference is 34. But we don't know what is the angle. So we can write let angle is x and the difference is 34. So we can write supplementary angle is x plus 34. Now if you find the difference, x plus 34 minus x, that is 34. So that's why if one angle is x, then its supplementary angle is x plus 34. If one angle is x, then supplementary angle is x plus 34. Why? Because in equation it is written that difference is 34. Take the difference of x plus 34 minus x. So x cancel and answer is 34. It means the difference of these two angles is 34. Now they are supplementary. Supplementary means sum of these two angles is 180. So we can write x plus 34 is 180. So 2x plus 34 is equal to 180. Now take 34 on right side. X plus x is 2x is equal to 180 minus 34. Perform the subtraction. 146. Now 2 will be in a divide. So we get x is equal to 73. So if one angle is 73, then x plus 34. Other angle will be 73 plus 34. So that is 107. So two angles are 73 and 107. They are supplementary and the difference is 34. Again, here two angles are supplementary and the difference is 34. So if one angle is x, then other angle will be x plus 34. Why? Because the difference is 34. can write x plus x 34 is equal to 180. X plus x is 2x, 34 as it is equal to 180. Take 34 on right side. This is same as solving the equation. So we have equation 2x plus 34 and we need to find the value of x. So taking the 34 on right side, that is subtraction. So we get 146. Now 2 that is in a multiplication become division. So we get 73. If x is 73, then x plus 34 is 107. Now next, an angle is equal to 5 times its complementary angle. Find the measure. So what is the statement? An angle is equal to the 5 times its complementary. So let's write an angle is equal to 5 times complementary. Okay. If we have angle 40, then what is the complementary of 40? That is 90 minus 40. Okay. For 40 degree, complement is 90 minus 40. But here we don't know what is the angle. So let's say angle is x. So what will be its complement? It is 90 minus x. So we can write 90 minus x here. Now simplify the equation x. 5 is multiplied with 90. 450. 5 is multiplied with x. So it is 5x. Now take this 5x on left side. So we get x plus 5x is equal to 450. X plus 5x, that is 6x. Now 6 in a divided. X is equal to 75. So if angle is 75, that is 5 times its complementary angle. Clear? Now next one. In figure, OA and OB are opposite rays. OA and OB are opposite rays. You can see here OA is this side and OB is on this direction. If x is 75, if we consider this one as 75, what is the angle 1? Now if two rays are in opposite direction, that they are forming the linear pair. Okay, if O and OB are in opposite direction, it means they are forming the linear pair. It means angle COA and angle COB are of linear pair. Now what is the linear pair? Linear pair means 180. It means x and y is equal to 180. So we can write x plus y is equal to 180. Division linear pair. Now angle x is given 75 plus y is equal to 180. So y is equal to 180 minus 75. Perform this subtraction. Take 75 on right side. So it is minus 50. So 105. If angle x is 75, then y will be 105. If y is 110, find the x. Same, because they are forming the linear pair, because OA and OB are in opposite direction. So we can write x plus 1 is equal to 180. It is a linear pair. So here x we don't know. Y is 110 is equal to 180. Take 110 on right side. So that is minus 110. So we get 70. So here, if angle y is 110, x will be 70. Now next, in figure, angle AOC and angle BOC form a linear pair. Find the value of x. Here, angle AOC, that is this angle, and BOC, it is this angle, are forming the linear pair. Again, what is linear pair? Linear pair means 180. It means addition of AOC and angle COB is 180. So we can write angle AOC plus angle BOC is equal to 180. Result, linear pair. Whenever you solve this kind of example, it is necessary to write the reason in a bracket. Okay. Now, angle AOC, that is 4x. BOC, that is 2x, is equal to 180. 4x plus 2x, so it is 6x, is equal to 180. Now take 6 in a divide because it is in a multiplication and we need to find x. X is equal to, we need to find value of x, and that is what? 30. Now next, in figure, if OC stands on line AB. Line AB means it is this kind of line. It means it is a straight line such that angle AOC and angle COB is equal. They are equal. Then shows that angle AOC is 90 degree. It is written that this angle and this angle are same, and you need to show that angle AOC is 90 degree. Now it is on a line AB, and line AB means straight line, and straight line means 180. Again, OC stand on line AB. Line AB means it is a straight line, and straight line means it is a 180. So here we can write angle AOC plus angle COB is equal to 180. Reason is it is on a line. But here in a question it is written that AOC is equal to COB. So instead of COB we can write AOB because they are same. So instead of COB I write AOC. Now it is 2 AOC is equal to 180. 2 in a divide. So that is what? 90 degree. Now we prove that AOC is 90 degree. Why? Because this is straight line and angles on a straight line is 180. That's why AOC plus COB is 180. But here in a question it is written that AOC and COB are same. So instead of COB we can write AOC. Clear? In figure, lines L and L1 and L2 intersect at O. Here you can see we have line L1 and L2 intersect at point O. If angle A is 35, find the value of B, C and D. Now you can see these are the intersecting lines. We can write L1 and L2. Intersect at point O. So A and C are vertically opposite. If angle A is 35, then angle C is also 35. Why? They are vertically opposite. Now if we consider line L2, this is line L2. So angle A and angle B are adjacent angle, or you can say linear pair. So we can write A and B are angles of linear pair. And linear pair means 180. So A plus B is equal to 180. But here angle A is 35. So B that we can find by subtracting 35 from 180. So B is equal to 145. And if B is 145, then D is also 145 because B and D are vertically opposite. So we can write D is also 145. Reason is vertically opposite angle.